Jason MUPATA used to work in the construction industry back when Zimbabwe's economy was stable. But a decade of hyperinflation and government's questionable economic policies saw the company he worked for shut down, and him on the streets selling his wares. Ornaments made from scrap metal he collects in rubbish dumps. He's now just a statistic, one of a shocking 80% of the population that's unemployed.
It's not fair. I was thinking that things should be at least be better, but that's not the way things should be. So it's not fair at all.
Official figures say 85% of the population lives on less than $2 a day here, money most earned from the informal sector. It's the only way to put food on the table, but business is slow. Still, the country's finance minister, Tendai Biti, estimates the economy will grow by 7% next year, a prediction that can only come true if the country gets its politics right. Zimbabwe's wobbly coalition government could undermine progress. President Robert Mugabe and Prime Minister Morgan Tsvangirai are feuding over implementing certain terms in the power-sharing deal signed earlier this year. A new mediation team appointed by South Africa's President Jacob Zuma has been tasked with ending Zimbabwe's impasse once and for all.
All the ingredients for success are in place, and we have no doubt that things will be good. It's in the interests not only of the MDC, but even ZANU-PF and the people of Zimbabwe, that we deal with our politics, so that we pave a take-off platform for our economy. And once our economy takes off, it's good, it's happiness, it's prosperity, it's progress, not only for Zimbabwe, but for the continent.
Southern African leaders don't want Zimbabwe's problems to create an embarrassing situation for the region next year.
Of course, SADC's patience will wear out. They have an African Cup of Nations to host in the region, as well as a World Cup to host in the region. So they will try as much as possible to get issues resolved, at least the fundamental issues resolved before the end of January.
The country's political deadlock is also making foreign investors nervous. Some are reluctant to put money into the country until more political reforms take place. Until that happens, if this happens, the poor will just have to keep coming up with new ways to get by. For millions of people here, endless meetings and negotiations won't put food on the table. The only way to a rosy economic future is for their politicians to put aside their differences and work together for the good of the country. Haru, Mutasa, Al Jazeera, Harare.